So LeBron James wins regular season MVP, finals MVP, and hands MJ his first NBA finals loss. But despite those accomplishments, he still hadn't had enough. He decides to do what no other sane man would ever do: tug on Superman's cape. Why, you ask? Simple. He felt it was time for him to start getting the full respect he felt he deserved. No matter what he had accomplished in the past, there was always something people had to say about him. He wouldn't be able to play in the 90s, the refs constantly helped him, and even when he had clearly proved himself to be the best player on the floor, the spotlight still eluded him. For that, he took a silent jab, wearing Michael Jordan's number on a Heat jersey, formerly forbidden by Pat Riley 13 years ago. This officially added the spice the Summer League tournament needed to transform it from games of pickup ball to all-out war. On the right side of the bracket, new bonds were being formed and old ones strengthened. Teams 7 and 12 took the courts as virtually everyone was happy to see the returns of Charles Barkley and Chris Webber to the NBA, the two men who had selected the players for the Rising Stars Challenge in the previous season. This match featured the birth of Chris and Chris. The two instantly had an undeniable chemistry that looked familiar, if not better than the one between Blake and Chris in Los Angeles. However, the game slowed down, and they were pit against the Miami Heat as they fell victim to the wrath of 23-3. And no one got it worse than Clyde Drexler. This monster jam immediately made headlines, as no one could ever again say LeBron couldn't play in the 90s, because in reality, this was the 90s. On the bottom half, the Supersonics made quick work of the rookies who were being mentored by the all-time greats, but this team was never assembled with the intention of winning at all, but rather getting the NBA's future generation in the habit of playing against a new elite level of competition. Westbrook and Durant were delighted to play with each other for summer and never had any problems after Kevin's departure from Oklahoma, the reason being that Westbrook had always wanted to be the main guy on his own team. The two were simply better without one another in real games. However, this high-flying group fell short to the Laker greats, as these greats were very heavily favored to win the tournament and proved too much for the Sonics roster to handle. Although they had took a tough loss, the Summer League garnered enough support for moving the franchise back to Seattle. With the right side set, the Lakers and Heat all-times great would face off for a chance to play in the finals, matching up LeBron and Kobe for old time's sake. On the left side, the Boston Celtics all-times great made quick work of the Pistons, who were still in search of an identity. Although they had shown signs of what they might be one day, the Celtics looked like what they were: basketball myth. However, this only lasted for a short period of time, as the Chicago Bulls were able to edge them out in a close battle as Michael and Larry were once again competing on opposite teams. Would it carry over into the season? No one knew yet. And as for the bottom half, Tmac and his crew narrowly defeated the Portland Trailblazers. Tracy McGrady and Brandon Roy got into an epic battle, which solidified both of their places as stars in the NBA once again, and Tmac had clearly stood out as Summer League's best player in only his second game back. Now, there was only a few games left to determine the winners of Summer League, and the possibilities were epic. After Tmac and Jordan finished battling, one of them will go on to face either Kobe or LeBron, and the controversy of LeBron wearing his retired number was only that much more motivation for him to get there, just in case the Heat were to upset the Lakers.
Only 3 more videos left in Summer League. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Goes Iverson bringing the ball up. Oh, I thought that pass was going to Dwight. I was about to say that would have been an easy turnover. Oh, there we go. Speaking of turnovers, that Bulls defense almost forced it. There goes Tmac hitting it from 3. This is going to be really interesting because Tmac is a created player, so we're going to get to see how he functions on his own without me using him. Should be a good test to see if I need to edit him before the season. Oh, look at that stutter step, and Yao Ming just fouled the hell out of Derrick Rose right there. Can I get a flagrant on the blacktop? Wide open for 3. There we go. Good shot, Scotty. Iverson passing out to Vince Carter. He goes cutting. Back to Iverson. He had a shot right there. Uh-oh, there we go. Handles. Taking it inside. Damn. Good spin move and good control to get the lay-in. Goes Tmac. Oh, he almost threw a lob to Vince Carter right there. Even though he didn't have a lot of energy with that, that still would have ended up in a 360 windmill. You already know. And Derrick Rose is ice cold, but still got the lay in to go. That's a good thing about him. He can heat up real quick. Goes T-Mac bringing the ball down. Oh, crossed over on Dennis Rodman. Almost got lost right there. And there goes Vince. At least it wasn't a two-pointer, though. The computer struggles with those corner threes also. Goes Iverson. This is a mismatch on Horace Grant. And he has a speed advantage and blocked it. Reaching in. Same animation keeps happening. Look, that animation happened like 5 times. Oh, good behind the back pass to T-Mac. And that's his second 3 already. He is getting hot really, really quickly. We saw that last episode, though. He's pretty unstoppable. He's the closest thing to MJ. Crossing over on Allen Iverson. I just crossed over the ankle breaker. Score 7-5. Here goes Dwight in the post. They haven't gone to him much at all. Good hook shot right there on Dennis Rodman. I like that the park or blacktop gives you 40 seconds to operate, but I'm going to have to get used to playing 24-second shot clocks again back when I go to the regular season. And there goes, oh, that should have been a block. Come on now. He's not God. Got to cut into this lead. You know we're playing by 1s and 2s. Iverson, oh, Scottie Pippen is bigger than Iverson. I can take him to the rim. Here we go. Put him in the post. Post proficiency time. And Yao Ming was waiting for it. There we go. He had to go cover Horace. I had to wait till Yao Ming went away. Bringing it down to Derrick Rose. Open lane. And, oh, good layup. Damn, I really thought that was a block. I'm going to have to go back and look at that one. He goes Yao out to AI. Allen Iverson does not take his open shots. Oh, crossover on Derrick Rose. He got me back. We've done a good job keeping ourselves in this game. I have another mismatch right here. Oh, there we go. That would have been a foul in a regular season game, but I don't care. Here we go. Good bounce pass to Scottie. Those two would play really well together. I like that. 10-8. Here goes T-Mac. Oh, had to cover it. And I had no choice right there. I had to leave Dwight Howard open because T-Mac already has 2 threes. The last thing we need is T-Mac to get really hot. That's the last thing we need. Missed shot. Dwight Howard on the rebound. They're out and running. Uh-oh. T-Mac and Vince Carter on the wing. Here goes Vince Sanity. Oh, come on. Give us a dunk. I mean, if he's going to score on us, I would rather see a dunk. But it's 12-8. This group is really, really hard to beat. I'm going to have to get Michael Jordan hot somehow pretty soon here. And the offense isn't really giving me much. Derrick Rose is cutting. He's coming out to the left. And I should have shot that. I got nervous right there. Oh, I accidentally canceled the screen. Here we go. I'm going to get Scottie Pippen on a fade because Dwight Howard's guarding him. He's not a good perimeter defender. And Yao Ming tried to steal it. Oh, that was a mistake. Good ball movement. I read that play beautifully. Here they go pushing in transition. Uh-oh. Got caught reaching. Goes Dwight Howard. Back to Vince Carter. Uh-oh. Oh, good step back move by Vince. I thought he was going in for the dunk. That step back could be really effective for Vince Carter because when he drives in the lane, you immediately collapse your defense. And then when he steps back, you just don't expect it. And I just got ripped. Allen Iverson's a thief. We already know that. And he put it down so Scottie couldn't get it. Wide open 3. Ah, come on, Scottie. We needed that one. It's 14-9. They're starting to pull away here. Oh, there we go. Got it with Horace Grant. And finally, a good play. And there we go. Too strong for Allen Iverson. 14-10. Oh, that might cost me right there. Trying to reach in with Horace Grant. Got to catch up to Yao Ming. Good thing they didn't see that earlier because Yao Ming had a really straight line to the rim right there. Allen Iverson driving right, and there goes T-Mac in his favorite corner. Another 3. He is kicking me in my ass right now. 16-10, and we just might lose with the Chicago Bulls group. There's so much offense. Like Mark Jackson said, give me good offense over good defense any day of the week. He goes Horace Grant. Give me a screen I can use, Horace. You big and strong. Give me a good screen. That was a good one, but they cover those screen and rolls so good in this game. Here goes Derrick, and oh, I got the mismatch. I got a mismatch right here. Give him a few stutter steps. Just a few. Oh, there we go. I wanted to see if he was going to react. I love that animation Derrick Rose has when you size up. He has a beautiful size up because you can do anything off of it. You can shoot with it, drive to the rim, and I'm giving Allen Iverson hell right here. I will not let him go anywhere. He gives it to T-Mac, winds up and lays it in. I thought that was about to be a poster on somebody. Somebody almost lost their life right there. We know that. Damn, it's 17-11. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one off right here. Getting the screen from Horace Grant. And he, oh my God. The paint is so closed down there. There we go. MJ bailed us out with a good shot, though. We're all right. 12-17, trying to cut into this lead. MJ trying to get him fired up. Couple of jab steps. Vince Carter's not defending it. Uh-oh, there we go. That's 2 in a row for Mike. Good screen by Scotty. Here goes Mike in the corner. Couple of jab. Vince Carter is daring me. Oh, look at all that space. He's daring me. He's daring me to shoot it. Why not? MJ is on fire. He is taking over this game. That's 3 in a row. 17th. Oh, that was a risky pass right there. Give it to MJ again. Are they going to start double teaming yet? Here I go on Tmac. I'm driving. Oh, pump fake. I meant to drive right there. Series of jab steps. Here we go. Spin, fade away. Over Tmac and Vince Carter. How epic was that? That's one of these epic moments in the series that we get right there. He did this to Michael Jordan and Kobe in the All-Star game. I just replicated it on Tmac and Vince. That's going to be a good wallpaper right there. That is a beautiful shot. MJ is hot right now. Michael Jordan has single-handedly brought us back into this game. The score is 17-16. Here goes Vince Carter dumping it down low to Dwight, and there's nothing you can do about that. I didn't even use him when we played. I threw a couple of alleys. Vince Carter down to Dwight Howard. Oh, good spin move on Dennis Rodman, and he is going to work. I see Mike again. He's got to save us. We're down by 2. You see the red ring of death. Oh, the red ring of death. You know that means a lot for Michael. Vince Carter refuses to play defense on Michael Jordan. He's too scared to get up close because he knows I'll drive. The red ring of death is, oh, crossover inside. Shaq in the full moment. Oh, what a pass by Horace Grant. Derrick Rose for the tie. What a pass by Horace, though. This had to be replayed. Look at that. You only see that on the park, under his legs, behind his head. If he would have turned that over, bro, I would have hated him for that, though. It's a win by 2. We've come all the way back to tie the game. It was heavily led by Michael, and nobody ever rotated. That was bad. That was my fault. I was supposed to go out and get him. We got to score right here because I don't want to be playing down by 1. Was there crossing over. Iverson didn't really go anywhere. Good screen by Horace. That's not really a great screen. And Dennis Rodman is in the corner. I hate that. I really need Scottie Pippen to be playing small forward right now. Uh-oh. You see him. He's in the corner. And, oh, good. It was a 3. I thought his foot was on the line. Iverson driving down, and he knocks it down. 22-22. They're not going to let this one go easy. You already know. MJ still has the red rings of death from earlier. Here goes Vince Carter. Oh, Iverson strips it. Vince Carter is on a fast break. Gives it back to Iverson. All right, at least we stopped the dunk. And we didn't want that to happen. That's the worst person. They can win it right here. One more score. Oh, ripped them. Derrick Rose got Allen Iverson back for earlier. Oh, there we go. Oh, I had some decisions to make right there. Could have went to Horace, but I had to slam it. It's 23-23. Derrick Rose has the red rings of death now. That's the worst situation. Oh, how did he think? Oh, come on. I could have caught that. God damn it. He slapped it against the rim instead. Here goes Michael. They would think about double teaming. I see Derrick Rose in the corner. Vince Carter closed out. Here goes Scotty. Oh, that was almost a turnover, and MJ got it go. That was almost another Shaq in the full moment right there. Here goes Iverson. Uh-oh, we blocked it. Who was that? I think that was Scottie Pippen. I have no clue. Michael Jordan threads the needle to Derrick Rose, and somehow he got it to go. That body control is amazing. We just need a stop and a score. That's all we need now. He's going down to Yao Ming. Oh, we just punked him right there. We made AI. Oh, I almost said AI. We made Yao Ming look like a punk right there. I'm throwing the lob to MJ, and that is game. We advance to the finals.
Hey man, I just had to tell you, I've been keeping an eye on you throughout all your games, and you definitely got something special again there, kid. Definitely the toughest player I had to cover since Kobe. Keep it up. Thanks, man. It means a hell of a lot coming from you. Yeah, you're headed straight for an MVP season if your team is contending this year, which I'm sure it will be since you're playing with Shaq. Wait, who said that? Oh, I just saw you rocking the Magic jersey, and I know the Magic needed a strong shooting guard last year, so... Nah, man, you and Vince both confused that. It was just helping me psychologically because I became a star in Orlando, and, I really don't think I actually want to go back there and play. No? Nah, man, that franchise is just destined to fail. I mean, how you miss the playoffs with Shaq, Hakeem, and Penny? I mean, hell, I can't help them. That's a fundamental issue they got going on down there. They can't keep their stars. I mean, I'm not going back. Yeah, I guess so, because that didn't really make sense to anyone from the outside looking in either. They beat us bad when we played them, and we all swore that's who we were going to see in June. Yeah, this Summer League taught me a lot, and I'm gonna make my decision soon, but I've already kind of X'd out playing with Vince again this season. I love him as family, but I can already see how I'll hold his game back because we just play so alike, and that's not gonna win the championship. You gotta have that team that complements your skill set in this league, and stacking the deck with two of the same exact stars doesn't really help, and I think that's why the Magic failed last year. But anyways, I'm curious, on another tip, what's up with you and LeBron? Man, he's just asking for attention, that's all that's about. Yeah, but you actually care, right? I saw the news report, and I know you didn't mean what you wrote. Keeping it real, I don't care so much about the number because that'd be pretty petty of me, but what I do care about is the point he thinks he's proving. I mean, just look at it, he got me in the finals, and now he's just trying to send a message that he's coming up in the rearview mirror. But I'm gonna tell you something, you don't poke a sleeping bear, especially not when that sleeping bear's name is Michael. Yeah, I know that's right. Oh yeah, I get it. He's a great player, no doubt, but I'm the greatest player of all time. And I think him and a few other people need that reminder. Well, too bad that's not going anywhere anytime soon because they're not about to beat the Lakers, so... Yeah, you're probably right. Magic, Kareem, hell, Kobe. There's no way that's about to happen. But hey, let me tell you something. If he does somehow get here, I'm going to be waiting on him. And if he doesn't get here, I'm still going to be waiting on him this season. He can't escape me now. He wanted my best, so he's going to get it. There's so many great players in this league, especially you, but there's absolutely no player like me. You know why? Why? Because I don't just play to beat you, I play to break you, both physically and emotionally. See, I made an entire career out of breaking people. Malone, Stockton, Kemp, Ewing, those guys are all ringless because I made them that way. Every time I went up against them, I made them know that they weren't going to succeed as long as I was on that opposite team. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I let LeBron slip up on me last year, and now I see he's gained a little bit of confidence. But I'm telling you right now, don't let him slip up and beat the Lakers, because then I'm going to have to break him in front of this entire nation.